and good afternoon, guys. You're welcome to another sweet, beautiful episode of my YouTube channel. I hope you're having so much fun. I am exceptionally, like I am in Asaba right now, and I have so much to do, but I just had to make time because I knew that this is very important to me and to the people watching. So I hope you're going to enjoy today's series. It's titled 10 Things Every Entrepreneur Must Master Before They Succeed in Business. Now, these things they didn't teach us in school, and I'm wondering why. They taught us all sorts of things like maths, English, which is very important. They taught us science, they taught us home economics, which is absolutely very important. But the basic things that we use on a daily basis without us even knowing to survive, they didn't teach us in school. So those are the things that I'm going to bring to you today. 10 skills that every entrepreneur that wants to succeed must. These things you might have known them already, but I'm going to refresh your memories. So stay tuned, relax and chill. You're welcome back, guys. We all know that everybody went to school because my target is usually and is actually the young people, and we know that everybody has attended a university, or if not a university, maybe has gone to a polytechnic or probably even secondary schools. And we know that these things are important because they tend to teach us all things related to some things related to life, like how to speak good English and how to, set your home right, and how to understand the technical things. Like I was in the art class in secondary school, and they taught me so many stuff, which I have exhibited right now. And I know people that were in science class, in secondary school, they might have taught them stuff like further maths and agric and all sorts of biochemistry and all sorts. And even while in university, you might have had the opportunity to learn some subjects or some courses like physics and psychology or biochemistry or business administration or the likes. But these 10 things are the things that we use on a daily basis, and I feel that should be imputed into our secondary schools and our primary school subjects because it is very important. I would love my children to learn these things from their very little age, because you'll be shocked that I have known these things but I haven't mastered them. But I can tell you what political science is, I can tell you what strategy decision making is, but I can tell you, I haven't yet mastered the skills that I'm about to share with you. So these are the 10 skills that every entrepreneur must master. You are going to love this, trust me. One basic skill that is very important. This skill, we use it in our homes, we use it in the church, we use it in social scenarios, we use it in the marketplace, we use it everywhere. We even do it to ourselves sometimes, and it is negotiation. Now, there was no subject like negotiation in primary, secondary, or university, college. It was just not there. And I'm like, why is this not taught? Now imagine if ordinary people need to negotiate when they want to maybe buy pepper or tomatoes in the market, or maybe you want to sew clothes and they're negotiating with the tailor, or probably they even want to build a house and they need a contractor or they need an architect to design the house that they want to build for them. They negotiate. They say, oh, I'm going to give you 10 million, and the person like, okay, no, I'm going to actually need maybe 15 million or something. So we do these things on a daily basis. It even happens when we're trying to get a job, like when we're done with our interview process and we are moving to the next stage, and they ask us how much are we willing to pay, and we say something like, okay, 300,000, and then they start bringing it down, and then negotiations start to be in favor of me. I think this should be taught in the primary schools, in the secondary schools, so as to have that, so as our upcoming generation should have that future and should have that foundation to know the skills and the art of negotiation. But while you guys and I think it's time for us to learn the skill and the art of negotiation. 2 is money. Now, when I talk of money, I'm not talking of business administration or economics or whatever business studies that we or course that we maybe have studied in school. I'm talking about financial intelligence. Now, the act of managing money, no matter how small, no matter how medium, no matter how large amount or chunk of money you might have, we need to manage and learn the art of money management. Now, it's very purely simple. We use money every day. I don't think anybody here that is watching my video hasn't spent with money as far as today is concerned. I think we use money like every day. We give money out, we use money as an exchange, like it is the main thing in our generation. Now I believe that everybody goes to school. I believe that everybody maybe learn a skill, or everybody is looking for a job because of money. We need money to pay the house rent, we need money to maybe take care of ourselves, and we need money to live the luxury premium life. And if this is the major reason why everybody goes to school, why parents spend large chunks of money to send their children to the best schools in the country and outside the country, I think it should be a basic course that should be studied in our primary and secondary schools. Now I'm talking to the government. You need to put these skills into the educational system, because I would really love it if my children would grow up to master the skill from a very minimal age. Now I would say and congratulate some schools that are already teaching children in this country, in Nigeria, the art of money management. It is perfect, because I know a little girl of 9 years old. Now this girl could sell absolutely anything to you. She could negotiate for you. Is it money management? She does it well. And guess what? She is just 9 years of age. So congratulations to the schools already doing that. But it's just so unfortunate, because most of those schools are quite expensive, if not so much expensive. Now we should bring these subjects into the schools, into the public federal universities and schools, and let us learn the art of money making and the art of money management. But for you and I, my friends, I think it's high time we start learning how to manage our money. Let's not spend so much. Let's learn to invest, let's learn to save, and let's learn to use the remaining for the things that we need. Trust me, money would come. It would always come, as far as I'm concerned. The idea is how to manage it, and manage it well. Now you would wonder why top people in this whole world, or in Africa, or in nations, are not extravagant. Now you know the difference between somebody that is absolutely wealthy and someone that is still struggling. You find a struggling guy somewhere, maybe in a restaurant, and he is behaving like, okay, so proud, he doesn't have anything. But then you find the rich, now I mean the extremely rich, they don't dress so lavishly, they just live their lives so normally. Now when I'm talking about the extremely rich, I'm not talking about those that have gotten it from evil means. I'm talking of those that worked hard to make that money. You notice that they don't actually live an extravagant life. So I feel that even if the rich understands that he has the money but needs to manage it well, why not ordinary people like you and I? Now we are going to get rich someday, okay? But the idea is to learn to manage your own money very well. Next is positive thinking. Now I am on all things related to positive thinking, because I believe that it is what makes your life. The way you think, your mindset is like, so I can't overstress that, so important for you and I to succeed in life. Now the type of mindset you have, it might not necessarily mean where you came from, or your family members, or where you live. Trust me, you could be living in Bariga but still have a good mindset. I'm sorry for those living in Bariga. So yeah, you could be living in the slums, you could be living in the bush, you could be living under the bridge, but still have a positive mindset. You find out that most people that actually succeed in life have more positive mindsets, are more mentally positive than those who think negative. We should always see the opportunities in life, no matter how hard things are. We as entrepreneurs, we take risk. We see risk taking as opportunity making. We see hard times as opportunities. So to feel and really suggest to a beautiful government to integrate these into our schools. Let the upcoming generation learn this, because now this is our time. Below 30s, this is our time, but then our children are coming after us, and I feel that these should be imputed into the schools. Now I cannot overemphasize that aspect. So positive thinking is a very important way in life. You need to start thinking positive no matter what is going on. Everything in life, it's my belief, could be so easy and so stressless. Things can just come with ease. Now I'm not just talking about because of you are beautiful or because of you're tall and handsome that things come to you easily. I've seen people that have practically nothing are making it big in life. Now you have to have that positive mindset to succeed in life and in every area. And I think this should be integrated into our school system, as it is very extremely important. Is failure. Don't be surprised. Yes, the act of learning that sometimes you may fail is a skill. The act of knowing that sometimes you may fail, but you need to just put yourself together and rise up back is a skill. Everybody and anybody that masters the skill of getting back to life after a shattered period in life or after a disaster has mastered a skill. And I feel that this should be integrated in our schools, as nothing or not everything might go on as planned, not everything might go on the way you want it to be. So the act of managing, the act of understanding that failure could come is a skill. Now I believe that if you are scared to fail, you might not be as creative as you should be. Now somebody who is always scared of failure might not bring out everything that he wants to bring out in life. For example, you have an idea and you're like, oh my god, how is this going to come? How is this going to work out? I don't think that you're going to bring that idea out as much as you should be. When you feel that, okay, yes, I have an idea and this idea is so great, if I fail, I still rise up back. I tried, and if I don't fail, beautiful. Now you find out that people that have invented stuff in life that never existed, like I'm talking about the people that invented the lights, people that invented things that didn't exist in their own time, and then it has been a birth of those things, didn't like have failure in mind, because if they did, creative and uniqueness might not have been possible. So when you have mastered the skill of failure, the skill of accepting failure and rising up back, I'm not saying that you must fail, but I feel that if it comes, you need to accept it and you need to say, okay, yes, I have failed. How am I going to stand up back? Now, this is a life skill that every entrepreneur should master and should also be integrated in our schools. I'm just so like emphasizing that right now. Oh god, now this is the very funniest aspect of it, because I am like still learning this skill. It's none other than decision making. Now a lot of us, because of too much of school, too much of what can I put it as now? Too much of theoretical mindset. We are not practical. We have lived a theoretical life. Oh, this is how to do this, this is how to do this, this is how to do this, but we haven't actually done it because of too much of analyzing, too much of thinking over stuff, and just thinking over stuff and not making any decision. We have not mastered the skill of not just decision making, but quick decision making. Like for example, I had a friend that we always drove to work together, and then there's always traffic on a particular zone. So yeah, there's like an alternative route that we could pass, and so we were just going by, and I was like, okay, let's just go by this route. Like, I feel that there's traffic on the main side, so we could just take the alternative route. And okay, it was like, okay, no problem. And so we were going. And why I haven't forgotten this, because he actually taught me that, okay, you need to make decisions quickly. So as we were going, I was like, oh my god, why are we passing this place? I hope there won't be traffic here. Can we like just go back? And he stormed, like he was like, Ifoma, can't you make decisions quickly and stick by it? Very important. You need to make decisions and know that, okay, yes, I have made the decision. If it is right, awesome for me. If it is not right, no problem. I'll make a mistake and I learn from it. Although I am not in line with making mistakes, I feel that you should learn from the skills of others. But I also know that as individuals and personal individuals, we can make mistakes. It's normal. It's life, man. I just hope that it is imputed into our primary and secondary school educational system. It is a skill that must be mastered. The act of quick, intelligent decision making. The act of decision making is over important, guys. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick short break by telling you that I actually got these things from smallstarter.com. Now it's an interesting website. I'm just giving you the tips of what they wrote there, but the things that they are writing here are so realistic, are so funny to me, because I'm like, oh my god, I have so much to learn. Like, and I just saw this and I feel that people out there should hear it. So if you want to get more, smallstarter.com is where I got this from. But I'm not done yet. Next on the list is selling and persuasion. How shocked are you that you need to learn the skill of selling and you need to learn the skill of persuasion? I feel I have learned that skill. Like, you must understand me. You must buy whatever I'm selling, no matter what it is. It could be a toothpaste. It could be an idea. And I feel that everybody must master the skill. You sell and persuade in every day of your life. People looking for jobs, you sell your skills, you sell your creatives to the person that you want to employ you, and you persuade them that you are the one for the job. Now, the act of selling is like telling something that they need this thing. This is insignificant, but you need it. You need it because it is also very important. You need to learn and master the skill of selling and persuasion. I cannot overemphasize this fact, because if you even want to start a business, you need to know how to sell your product out to the market. You need how to persuade. Oh my god, I love that word, persuade people that this is you. Like, without this thing, my love, without this thing, my dear, you cannot like move forward. So the act of selling and persuasion is a skill that every person, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you do, must learn to succeed in life. Now, I'm not just talking of business, but as entrepreneurs, it is like a most integral part of something that you must learn, because you will sell everything every day. Think about Dangote, for example. He sells, he persuades people. He has persuaded me. I have not seen him face to face, but because of the quality of his products that I use on a daily basis, no matter what it is, salt, sugar, he has persuaded me to always look out for his product. Now, that is a skill that every entrepreneur must master. You might not be the one doing it face to face, because your product, you might not be there when someone is buying your product or buying your skill, but the act to persuade and sell that thing, no matter what it is, very much is a skill that every person, I don't just want to use entrepreneurs right now, every person must master in life. Is curiosity. Don't be shocked. Curiosity is a skill that every person must master. Now, this whole world is a large encompass of land, like out of state, for example, and I'm looking at, there's so much land. So every entrepreneur must master the skill of curiosity. You must be curious to know. Knowledge is important. You must be curious to know everything in every area of life, is be it entertainment, be it science. You must learn to go to Google and know what's happening around the world, not just in the country, not just in Lagos, not just in Delta. Know what is happening in New York, know what is happening in Sweden, know what is happening in Turkey, know what is happening in Amsterdam, know what is happening everywhere, know how things are done. And it's also very good for your business, or if you are being employed by someone. Now, you have a project to handle and you don't want to do it in the Nigerian way, the Nigerian mentality. Like, I'm going to use a brand, for example, Coca-Cola. You need to see their adverts, because I'm into advertising and media, and their adverts are good. Now, it's not just the normal advert that you say, come and buy soap, come and buy soap, good for your health, shine your teeth. No, these are adverts that reaches the heart, adverts that touches an integral part of your life, that persuades you, that makes you want to get whatever thing that they are producing. Like, for example, see what they did last year with Share a Coke With. Now, that made them sell. So you just need to understand the act of curiosity. Learn to know things happening all over, not just around you, all over, in a very far place around you. Learn to know things. Be curious about your boss. Be curious about your colleagues. Be curious about knowing important things. Be curious about learning. What's happening? How did you do that? I ask that question all the time. I ask questions like I didn't go to school, because why? I love learning everything. every single day. So the act of curiosity and the skill of curiosity is very important that you and I should learn, and I feel should also be integrated into our schools system. Very important skill, in which I believe that everybody, one of us here would know, is the act of time management. Now I'm going to go into stress on this because I believe that everybody should have this skill. Especially as we grow, we find a lot of responsibilities on us, and we just need to know that you need to manage your time. It is so important to know how to manage your time. As when I was a child, I felt like I didn't have anything to do. I would wake up in the morning, I'll do my house chores, I would do everything, even the things that I wasn't supposed to do, I would do it because I felt that there was so much time in 24 hours. But now that I am grown, praise Jesus, hallelujah, like my time is so important to me. The ability to manage your time. Don't let time wasters into your life. Don't talk about things. I don't involve myself with unnecessary topics, but I don't just get myself into things that would not be particularly important to me. So what I do is that I pick the things that I feel that are important to me, and I engage myself with those conversations. But the ability to manage your time, the ability to wake up in a particular time, the ability to go to work at a particular time. Now this is you don't need learn these things to be early is so important. That's another topic for another day. To be early in everything you do. Come early, no matter what it is. Even if it's to go to your religious place of worship, it is very important. Now the ability to manage your time, the ability to not allow friends to manage your time for you, the ability to put things, especially in this young age of ours, that we are agile and that we are strong. You need to learn to manage your time effectively well. Don't let time manage you. Don't wake up in the morning and find out that it's already 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. at night, and you didn't do anything. You must learn to achieve everything every single day of your life. Time management is key. This is very important. The next on the list is continuous learning. Albert Einstein said that when you stop learning, you start dying. Do you want to die? I don't want to die. I learn every day. Now, I don't believe I should stress on this aspect. I feel that you and I know that you should learn every day, no matter what it is. It could be doing makeup. It could be learning how to iron well, or it could be learning how to lay your bed well, or it could be a skill, or it could be something, anything. But learn how to continue learning. Master that skill. Now this should be integrated in every aspect of our children's schools, the primary and the secondary and the university schools, like the ability to always want to continue learning, because every day you learn. Now I don't believe I should really stress on this part. I feel this self-explanatory. Continuous learning is very important, and as an entrepreneur, as a human being that wants to succeed and that doesn't want to live an average life, you need to learn the skill of always learn.
I'll die for you. I'm back for you. I'm back for you. Oh, you talk to me, oh mama. All I see is everything.
I'm a jolly person.
If I would choose, then I would choose you. If I would choose, then I would choose you.
Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm good. I love dancing. Like, dancing gives me so much energy. Now, beautiful. Our final on the list. This is like the big thing, and it is leadership. I'm so sorry for breathing the way I am. I danced. In case if I don't put the way I danced in my video, I danced and I loved it. So leadership is a very important skill that every entrepreneur must master. I haven't mastered this skill yet. I feel, or people would know, if people who know me would know that I love doing things. I love taking initiative, but when people start to interfere, or when people start to like make too much noise about it, I tend to draw back, because I don't want to maybe hurt people's feelings, because I don't and this is a bad thing. It is a really bad thing, because you need to know that you only you cannot do something. You need people to achieve greater lengths with you. Like someone said, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go with people. Now the two of them are important. You need to learn how to move with speed, and you need to learn how to reach a large amount of achievement. Now, so those are the reasons why you need to impute the both of them together. You need to learn how to be alone, and you need to learn how to be with people, because I love going fast and I also want to go far. Act of understanding and mastering the skill of leadership is so important. Now, for those of us who want to start our businesses, who want to be our own bosses, who want to employ people, the quality of relationship that you have with your employees, you have with your business partners, you have with your customers, you have with your staff, is practically hinged on how you can master the skill of leadership. Now, I have a boss who I feel is a leader, because he has mastered the skill of understanding people, understanding people's wants, and understanding people's needs and people's expectations. It is very important to understand people, because the understanding of people and the ability to influence them positively and push them and move them to do things is leadership. I believe leadership is taking initiative. Leadership is when you empower people to do things, when without you shouting, people are already doing the things you want, when people are looking up to you to do things. Now, I want to be a leader. In fact, I want to be so successful, and I know that I'm going to do that, and I also want you guys to be successful. So these 10 skills, I feel every person, no matter how old, no matter where you're from, no matter where you live, no matter if you're in school, should master. And they are: 1, the act of negotiation; 2, the act of money management; 3, the act of positive thinking; 4, understanding, accepting, and then moving on forward when you fail; 5, decision making; 6, selling and persuasion; 7, curiosity; 8, managing time; 9, continuous learning; 10, leadership. My name is Ifeoma Odiak. So remember, I said that you could get this from smallstarter.com. It's where I get like most of my tips on what I have shared with you. Now I'm actually naming them because I didn't get this myself. It was a great inspiration when I saw the website, and it was so good. It's also the ability to learn. Now, I got this because I was curious about how can a man succeed in business. How are the likes of Dangote succeeding? So I googled and I saw smallstarter.com. It is a Nigerian African owned website, and he is doing great things already. Someone like Tony Emelu, how is he doing things? I am so curious to learn this because I also want to be like them. It is the 10 skills, 10 things that every entrepreneur must master and should be integrated into our schools. You can catch me on everywhere, babies. I'm on social networks, on Instagram, on Twitter, and Facebook at Ifeoma Odiak, or I am Ifeoma Odiak. So you can see that on my screen. And also, I would love your comments on this. Love your critics on this. Like, it means so much to me. Start typing, start interacting with me on the social networks that you see on your screen, and I would see you soon. I'm not going anywhere, babies. I am here to stay. My name is Ifeoma Odiak, saying have a nice week, and have a nice weekend, have a nice month, and bye.